What's going on, YouTube? Y'all already know who it is. I need no introduction. As you can see, the title. It's called "Leaving a Nice House to Back to the Hood." See, you get in a situation, right? You'll be in a nice little house, a nice apartment, in a nice area, and you just can't have nobody with you. You got somebody with you. They're gonna still have the street and or what you left inside of them. I'm on my way to work right now, but I said let me do a quick live to let people know what I'm talking about when you gotta leave a nice area and you gotta go right where you started from. See, sometimes you gotta go back because you might could do it by yourself, but when you try to take somebody with you, it ain't gonna work because their crowd become your crowd. I gotta go through this light. Take this up. Their crowd become your crowd. So you might be living a peaceful life, no phone calls, so all of a sudden whoever you got with you, their phone calls and their lifestyle start to intervene with yours. If you're new to the channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. So it's like going from Beverly Hills back to Philly. And I said I'm not going back to Philly under no circumstances. Not because I don't like Philly, is I know that I'm gonna get caught up down there. Philly is home. But for me, if I have to leave where I'm at, I would stay in a hotel. Somewhere out Bucks County somewhere. It's only like $500 a week. I can afford it. You got no bills. All you gotta do is feed yourself. I think every 28 days, you gotta leave for one day and come back so you can't say you live there. But that's what I would do. I would definitely live in a hotel. And I would stack my money up. I would fix my credit. And I would have a down payment for a house. And I wouldn't take nobody with me. Because everybody gonna pull you back. Even though they're not trying to. Their lifestyle. See, I'm a person that I don't like a lot of like phone calls coming in and the door knocking. You got sugar. Can I speak to your son or your daughter? I don't like that. I'm too old for that now. I don't want none of that around me. So if you're in a good area, do not bring the old people with you. Because they're going to bring you right back down to where you came from. You know how I said that? Unless you have a place that you find we're going to. Like for me, like if that was to happen to me, had to leave where I'm at, I had to go back to where, like had to leave. I would rent a hotel in that area, or I would rent a hotel like somewhere far away, not in Philly. But I watch people, they try to save people. They try to bring back what they walked away from. They try to bring it with them and say, oh, if it's a different area, maybe they'll change. No, let me tell you something about me, right? I'm going to be me, regardless. If I'm partying, if I'm sober, I'm still going to be me. So I can't have people around, and I don't party. I can't have people around me that's gonna bring that old side out of me. Because it ain't gonna do nothing but repeat what I walked away from. You know, and sometimes living in a different area, out of Philly or out of New York, where you from. What's up, everybody in the chat? If you're new to the channel, subscribe. I appreciate it. Hit that like button. And I'm probably going to say something to this guy named Dante London. You know, he was trying to show people how to do how to build their YouTube channel up. But I'm starting to listen to people's reaction to him, and everybody saying he's stubborn and he's telling everybody put your name in your title. Put his name in your title, and this way he know who's doing it. What 20 minutes a day YouTube thing. I don't know. I'm gonna look into it a little bit more. Because if you're gonna help somebody, help them. Don't try to benefit off of it. And what's up, everybody? I see a lot of people that just jumped in the chat. But I don't know if y'all know what I'm saying. If you go from living in a nice area to right back to the hood, right back to the hood. Everybody you smiled and laughed at saying, "Oh, you can't come to my crib," you're right back amongst them. Right back. Now, who got the last laugh now? So now you got to pack your stuff, and everybody, all that noise you made in your area where you was okay with, but you brought that whole crowd with you, and they done got you put out. Now you mad at them because you was dumb enough to bring them. You can leave the hood, but if you still got that in you, you might as well have stayed where you was at. Don't move to a peaceful, nice, quiet area and bring your nigga shit with you. Because everybody's gonna be happy to see you. They're gonna act like they're happy to see you when you come back, but they're gonna be talking about you. Happy Easter to everybody. But this ain't gonna be a long live. I need all the subscribers I can get. Because on this channel I tell you about me. So you can know who you're subscribing to. And I go through everyday life. Everyday life. I will have interviews. I don't really show my face much on here. Because when I do the interviews, it's not gonna be about me. It's gonna be about the person I'm interviewing. But some people, they want to see who they're talking to. So I might show my face a couple times. It's the most comments I got ever. But if you're new to the channel, like I said, subscribe. And as soon as I pull over, I will read your comments. And where y'all from? What area? I don't know why this guy going so slow. Yeah, but I got a lot of people I know that did that. I was in that situation a couple times. Had somebody with me. They act like an idiot, and I was about to get put out. But I always had a backup plan. I was like, I'm staying in a hotel. See, people say, "Oh, you know how much it costs to stay in a hotel? You gotta at least be making like $500 a week, at least $700, because you still gotta feed yourself." So it's not cheap to live in a hotel. You gotta feed yourself. You gotta be able to maintain. But don't be that fool that will bring your whole crowd with you, because you're going right back with them. And you ever have somebody in your house and you notice like what you stand for, like they talking a little different, like, "Oh yeah, I do this and that," and I'm like, "Nah, you ain't coming back here. You just don't blend in." You know, what I walked away from, you representing. But like I said, this ain't gonna be a long live. It was just me telling you, don't bring the old crowd with you. Don't bring that loud talking girlfriend or that loud talking homie. Don't do that. Cause know what they're gonna say to you when you gotta get out for disturbing the peace? Sorry. They ain't got nowhere for you to go. You're just gonna get a sorry. That's about it. See, I normally do lives on my way to work. That's how I get my stuff done. And everybody say upload videos. I'm not uploading no videos. Every time I do one, I get like 5 views, and it'd be good. I get my subscribers from going live. Once I get enough subscribers from going live, then I do videos. But I gotta somehow gain subscribers. Oh, new follower. Oh, mom, thank you. I appreciate you, a new follower. You subscribe to the channel? And I gotta get the likes up. I was reading the YouTube guidelines and all the YouTube stuff. The algorithm puts you when you got likes and a lot of comments. I'm gonna read the comments in a minute. But I'll be happy when I see 2 subscribers. But as of late, I've been getting like 4 and 5 every time I go live. And I don't buy bots. I don't do that. I don't buy them. My page is authentic. I got 157 followers. Subscribers. All from the work I put in. I got 330 videos. Well, mostly shorts. I got like maybe 20 videos. I got one video called Mike Tyson Comeback. I did 4 years ago. And just so happens, I was able to upload it back to this channel and only got 49 views. Still to this day. That's how I can tell the people that subscribe, they're not going in and looking at my old stuff. They're just looking at what I just did. But I appreciate every single one of y'all. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening to me. Thanks for listening to me vent. And I'm not trying to come on here and cause beef with Dante London. I don't know this guy. I know I learned a couple things from him. He said, "Just tell him about you. Tell him who you are." People subscribe to you because of your character, not because of your content all the time. So that's what I've been doing. But I don't want him to be one of the people trying to get, you're going to grow. We could grow together, but just say that. Like, I put my name in the title. I can get some credit too. Don't just be acting like you're helping us. So I'm going to look into that a little bit more before I say anything to him. What in the world going on here? Come on, I can't get in. Who that? Gavin? Gervin? Thanks for subscribing, Gervin. I appreciate everybody that's here. But I got to get to work. I'm trying to figure out why I can't get in. I'll be back on probably in the morning around like 7:45. Thanks for being here.